Stephen had just exposed the real reason LeBron hates him. It's way deeper than Bronny. From family drama to Diddy connections, the truth will shock you.
If this ever comes out, he's finished, and he knows it.
No jokes. Stephen A. is about to reveal the real reason LeBron has beef with him. And it's not just about the court drama with his son, Bronny. That's only the surface. The real story involves LeBron and Diddy, stuff most people aren't supposed to know. This drama actually started back in 2018 when Stephen A. Smith commented on LeBron's leadership with the Cavs. But the bigger issue began when he talked about Bronny. On First Take, he didn't just focus on him as LeBron's son. He compared him to other young prospects. He said Bronny was a good player, but not at the level of recruits like DJ Wagner or Justin Edwards. That IT wasn't meant to be cruel. Just Stephen A. being Stephen A. Honest, direct, and unfiltered.
Right now, Bronny James is averaging 0.3 points, 0.3 assists, and 0.4 rebounds.
But when it's LeBron's kid, even a small critique hits hard. Bronny James didn't come in like just any rookie. He's carrying the James name, and everything he does gets extra attention. So, when Stephen A. compared him to other teenagers who aren't under the same spotlight, LeBron got furious. He immediately switched into protective dad mode. He didn't ignore it or stay quiet. He spoke up, making it clear that his family is off limits. On the Pat McAfee show, LeBron sent the message loud and clear. You can talk about me, but my family is different.
But when you take it and you get personal with it, it's my job to not only protect my damn household, but protect the players.
LeBron's reaction didn't just trend, it exploded. Social media went wild. Some people sided with LeBron. He's only 19. Let the kid breathe. Stop dragging him on TV every week. Others backed Stephen. If you want the NBA dream, the spotlight comes with it. Especially when your dad is basketball's biggest star. Honestly, I'm on that side too. But what made it even bigger was how public it all was. This wasn't a private message. It was LeBron versus Stephen A. Live in front of millions. LeBron has always been protective of Bronny. Courtside at games, shutting down critics, saying Bronny has his own path. This is part of his brand as a dad. So when Stephen A. even lightly critiqued him, LeBron snapped. It wasn't just about Bronny. It felt like an attack on everything LeBron has been building. But here's the kicker. The dad versus analyst story? That's just the surface. The real tension goes deeper. And that fire? It leads to Diddy. Stephen A. isn't just a talking head. He's got access to stories and truths most people don't see, and that's where things get really messy. Stephen A. has been in the game for decades. He has media experience, industry connections, and friendships that go beyond basketball. He's been at the same high-profile events as Diddy for years. NBA All-Star Weekends, music industry dinners in New York, celebrity charity galas where sports, rap, and Hollywood collide. Stephen A. moves in that world, and he hears things. Especially when it comes to Diddy, there's always something to hear. Lately, Diddy's name hasn't just trended, it's blown up. Lawsuits, FBI raids, high-profile allegations. Anything linked to him spreads fast. Even if someone isn't directly involved, being connected can make headlines. Suddenly, anyone close to Diddy, including A-listers, looks nervous when news drops that here's where LeBron comes in. Around 2018, when Stephen A.'s relationship with LeBron was cooling, LeBron started getting closer to Diddy. Coincidence? Probably not. That year, Diddy sent out those famous luxury boxes to celebrity friends. And yes, LeBron got one. Years later, in 2023, LeBron publicly hyped one of Diddy's songs on Instagram, calling it a stone cold vibe. That wasn't random. It was LeBron signaling, me and Diddy are tight, take note. So if you're Stephen A., a guy who spent 30 years building a reputation as a media insider who knows everyone's secrets, you're looking at that and thinking, interesting. Stephen A. has built his career not just talking basketball, but by showing he knows more than he says. The Diddy connection is exactly the kind of thing he can hint at without giving all the details. Now, imagine being LeBron. Your brand is all about being squeaky clean. The family man, community hero, the face of the NBA on and off the court. The moment your name gets tied to scandals like Diddy's, it's a serious problem. That's why Stephen A's cryptic line, "If this ever comes out, he's finished and he knows it," hits so hard. People didn't just hear gossip, they started connecting the dots. The internet amplified it, making it look even messier than it probably was. Stephen A isn't dumb. He knows his words carry weight. Dropping that line wasn't random. It was a warning, a reminder that he has cards LeBron can't afford to have played SO when you put it all together. Bronny may have been the excuse, but the real tension is Diddy. His world is explosive, and Stephen had just made sure LeBron's name is close enough to get caught in the blast. And this isn't the usual noise LeBron deals with. Other analysts, players, and media personalities have thrown shots before, but Stephen A brings a different level. And that's what makes this story so explosive. LeBron's been in the spotlight for nearly 2 decades, facing criticism from nearly everyone. But this hits differently. Skip Biss has roasted LeBron since his first season. Jalen Rose has questioned his clutch gene. Draymond Green has taunted him on the court. And Charles Barkley? Don't even get me started. Yet LeBron usually shrugs it off. Maybe he claps back once. Maybe he doesn't acknowledge it at all. It's just noise, business as usual for the king. But Stephen A. Smith is different. When Biss critiques LeBron's decisions or Rose questions his legacy, it's all public, basketball-related, and mostly harmless. Stephen A's words hit differently because they hint at what LeBron wants to keep private. Moments that haven't leaked, but could. If Stephen A decided to speak, that's what makes it personal. It's not about missing shots or losing series. It's about control. Stephen A has the cards LeBron doesn't want anyone holding, and those cards can be played at any time. That uncertainty, the not knowing what Stephen A might reveal or when, makes the tension real. So why does Stephen A scare LeBron in ways Biss, Green, or even Barkley never could? Because this tension didn't appear overnight. Back in the early 2000s, Stephen A wasn't roasting LeBron. He was a fan. The kid had just stepped out of high school onto the national stage, and Stephen A was all in on the next big thing. He gave praise, made predictions, and helped build the hype. Stephen A was creating the buzz that made LeBron a household name even before he hit the NBA. Then came 2010, the infamous decision.
I am not blaming LeBron James one bit. He has a right to be a free agent. He has a right to go where he wants to go, do what he wants to do, etc., etc. And he is not at fault. He's to be applauded for exercising the business savvy that he has exercised.
When most of the media lost their minds, calling it arrogant or manipulative, Stephen A actually defended LeBron. He said LeBron had the right to control his own story and make the choice that worked for him. Can you imagine that? A media critic publicly backing him while everyone else dragged him. Fast forward to 2016. LeBron leads the Cavs to that legendary comeback over the Warriors. Stephen A called it legacy-defining, praising his leadership, clutch gene, the whole 9 yards.
Cleveland's defense looks impressive. LeBron James looks otherworldly, and collectively, offensively, they seem to be coming together more and more.
Again, he was supportive. At this point, their relationship looked solid. They had mutual respect, mutual benefits, and LeBron had a powerful media ally. But then, everything flipped.
But there is no question the biggest culprit in all of this is LeBron James.
Around 2018, things started to shift. At first, it was just small critiques here and skeptical takes there. Stephen A began calling out LeBron's GM moves, questioning trades, rotations, and leadership style. He even hinted at some passive-aggressive behavior in how LeBron dealt with teammates or the media. It was subtle at first, but if you paid attention, the tone was changing. This kind of friction sets the stage for the bigger drama later. You don't go from best media friend to beefing overnight. Remember how LeBron and Diddy were getting closer around this time? Yeah, start piecing it together. Now, the story stops being just LeBron versus Stephen A and starts getting messy in the grown-up world. If you want to follow every twist and subtle hint as this unfolds, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss what comes next.